In the field of embryology, there were a group of students who collected all the data that they could find in the Quran as well as the Hadith dealing with embryology. And they followed the verse of the Quran, Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse 43, and Surah Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 7, which says, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلِ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. If you don't know, if you're in doubt, ask the person who's knowledgeable. So these Arab students, they collected the verses of the Quran and the Hadith dealing with embryology and translated it into English and presented it to Professor Keith Moore. That was about 30 years back, in the late 70s. And Professor Keith Moore at that time was one of the highest authorities in the field of embryology. And he was the head of the Department of Anatomy in the University of Toronto in Canada. When he went through all the translation of verses of the Quran and the Hadith, he said that most of the verses of the Quran which speak about embryology are in perfect conformity with latest advances of embryology. But there are a couple of verses which I cannot say that they are right. Neither can I say they are wrong because I myself don't know about it. And two such verses were the first two verses of the Quran to be revealed of Surah Iqra, of Surah Alaq, chapter 96, verse number 1 and 2, which says, Iqra bismi rabbikal lazi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min alaq. Read, recite, proclaim in the name of thy Lord who has created the human beings from something which clings a leech-like substance. So Professor Keith Moore said, I don't know whether the human beings, the embryo, embryology means it's the study of the development of the human being, the early stages of human being in the womb of the mother, for those who don't know. He said that I do not know whether initial stages of the embryo, that's the initial stages of human being, it looks like a leech or not. So he went in his laboratory and under a very powerful microscope observed the early stages of the embryo and compared it with the photograph of a leech. And he was astonished at the striking resemblance. And later, when 80 questions were asked to him regarding embryology in the Quran and the Hadith, he said that if you had asked me these questions 30 years ago, that means from today more than 60 years back, I would not be able to answer more than 50% because embryology is a new branch of medicine which has developed recently. And whatever additional information he got, he included